Welcome to Logan High News.
Okay, City Hawkins Dance starts at 8 p.m. November 9th. Tickets run for 8 for singles and 12 for couples. The theme is Disney Duo, so make sure to bring your Jasmine and Aladdins and Sally and McQueens.
Thank you, Darian, for that Sadie's update. Now we're going to be moving on to the Logan High's forecast. It looks like in the next 2 weeks, it's going to be in the high 40s, low 50s, and some days are going to be cloudy, some days are going to be sunny, but overall, it's going to be a good week. And make sure, guys, what Darian said last segment, make sure to go to Sadie's next week with your couples or alone. It'll be fun either way. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Miguel. Now on to our football recap with Coach Butts.
As a whole, how do you think the team did this year?
Obviously, we didn't meet the goals that we wanted to meet. It was unfortunate that we weren't able to achieve everything that we had planned, but extremely proud of the way that the kids played and that they never gave up. They remained coachable. They continued to show up every single day, do what needed to be done, and every single week was one mission, and that was to win, and we just weren't able to capitalize on that.
Okay. Do you think we underperformed this year?
Absolutely. We absolutely did. Going 2-8 is inexcusable. It's not something that we obviously wanted to do. That's all of that is ultimately on me as the head coach. Been a great period of evaluation since the season has ended. Self-evaluation, staff evaluation, player evaluation, program evaluation, and just figuring what we need to do differently, what I need to do differently in order to make sure that this never happens again as long as I'm here.
Okay. Is there any players you'd like to credit this season?
Yeah. I think the most obvious one is probably Reed Olson, guy that was incredible for us on both sides of the ball, going to Utah State to play football after he serves his mission. A couple other seniors that come to mind, Jack Strubar, who really played well for us on both sides of the line, and then Austin Birch, who was a great inside linebacker for us. More than anything, I look at our young guys. We had a lot of 15-year-olds that had to play varsity football, and were in positions that a lot of kids their age are not in. So Easton Favera, I thought, did a phenomenal job, got so much better throughout the season. We saw him grow up a lot week over week. Trayson Covington, Colt Red, and those are some guys that are going to lead us for next couple of years. So excited for them.
Okay, cool. What are your hopes going into next season?
We want to win more football games. You're going to see a little bit of a different style of play from us. The way that we do some things will look like a little bit different of a team out there. We're going to play a little bit faster, be a little bit more physical on defense, and be a little bit more sound on special teams.
Okay. How do you define success for your team on and off the field?
Yeah, I think that success on the field is something that just comes from doing the right things off the field. So our 3 core values: pride, character, and work ethic, and that's something that we try to exhibit in the way that we act in the community, the way we act in the classroom, and then I think that translates to the way that we perform on the field. So what we talk about a lot is there's no guarantee of when all that is going to translate from off the field to on the field, and obviously we didn't see it this year, but I do think that it's coming, and I think that the people that we are off the field, and the way we have success in life, that's what's going to give us success on the football field.
Now on to our winter sports segment, starting with Rocky.
What's your name and occupation?
Rocky Lunsford, teacher, wrestling, golf coach.
All right, cool. Are you excited for the upcoming winter sports?
Yeah, I think it'll be really good.
All right, what sports are those?
Wrestling, basketball, swim.
Yeah. What one do you coach?
Wrestling, boys wrestling.
All right, cool. How do you think the season's going to go for wrestling?
I think it should be pretty good. We'll probably qualify a couple guys for the state tournament.
You guys going to be Ridgeline?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. What's the goal in wrestling for the people who don't know about it?
Goal of it, individually, match, team, what are we talking about here?
Individually.
Individually, so get to the state tournament, place as high as you can. They place the top 6 at state. Yeah.
And for team, is it is there a point system or what?
Yeah, so I mean, for duels, if we're trying to win a region title, we win each duel, and if we win 6 duels, then we end up winning the region. For state, we get so many points if we qualify and we place so many guys. So if we placed 4 or 5 guys at state, then we'd probably place in the top 5 at state.
How'd you guys do last year?
Last year, we took 5th in region and placed, I believe, 13th or 12th at state.
You think you're going to see any improvement this year?
Yeah, we'll see a lot of improvement. We got a lot of good young guys coming back. I'd expect us to place in the top 3 in region and probably top 10 at state.
Okay. Who do you think the best wrestlers in the school are?
Best wrestlers in the school. Man, Peyton Red's pretty good this year. He's placed at state all 3 of his years so far. And in 23, he was a state champion. We've got Keenan Bartlett, who's pretty good this year as well. He'll be 144 for us. Jack Strubar's a good heavyweight for us. Cade Stearns. We got a lot of good guys coming back that'll get us to the top.
All right. How many different weight classes are there?
14.
What's the one school that you're kind of excited about?
Green Canyon, December 12th.
And how can you, is there's one thing you can say to all the people that are going to hear this, like the whole school was one thing.
November 11th, it's on our first practice. Go register on Register My Athlete, Activate, sign up for boys wrestling. Come out, we've got good gear, hats, whatever else it is that you guys want, we'll have it.
What are the benefits to wrestling?
Benefits, you get in really good shape, right? Usually we have guys losing on average probably 5 to 10 pounds. It's not muscle, right? You're losing fat, and so you come out pretty shredded. You get into great condition for whatever spring sport you're going to be in as well. And so that's something to always keep in mind.
Well, what's your least favorite school in the region?
Least favorite school in region, Mountain Crest.
What do you have to say to them?
My wife works there, so I got to be careful. You know, we're going to beat them this year. We haven't beat them in probably 30 years, so this is going to be the year that we finally go and beat them, and my wife will have to wear a Logan shirt to school the next day.
How does like college wrestling work? Is there like college wrestling?
Yeah, there's college wrestling. So here we have Utah Valley has a college program and Snow College. And so it's bigger out east, kind of like your lacrosse and hockey stuff. It's a bit bigger there. But yeah, Penn State's one of your bigger schools, Iowa, Ohio State. But Utah Valley's the main school that we've got here that has a program.
Now on to Miss Mork with swimming.
What are you most excited for in this upcoming season?
I think what I'm most excited for and what I always look forward to is just seeing what kids can do. It's fun to see them have these dreams or sometimes things that they don't think that they can do and watch them achieve their goals and watch them do really great things.
Cool.
So I think that's what I'm looking forward to.
Cool. How do you plan to help each swimmer improve their individual times and skills?
That is kind of tricky because there's like 50 of them in the pool every day. There's one of me and then there's 2 assistants, I guess. So there's 3 of us. So we do try to make out a plan of who we're going to help, how we're going to help each of them. It looks different for every single swimmer, looks different for every single kid, whether that's just teaching them the basics of how to put your face in the water, or whether it's doing time trials and trying to help them be faster, or trying to help improve technique and help them not get DQ'd all the time. So how we do it, I guess, we just really communicate as a coaching staff to be able to know who we're going to help every single day.
If I was interested in swimming, like where can students go to sign up?
We already have been going for about 5-6 weeks now. But if you are interested in joining, come talk to me. You just need to make sure you register My Athlete's done, and we can get you set up with that.
What are the key skills or techniques that you guys will focus on this season?
I'm really big on a few different things. I mean, I guess I'm really big on making sure that everyone enjoys their high school experience. So I'm just here to help these kids that choose to join swim team to be able to help enjoy their high school experience. Some of the skills and techniques for some people, it just looks like trying to get them to state, working and coming faster and better. Some of them, it looks like setting goals and being able to do things that they never thought they'd be able to do. And some of them is just very beginning things, learning how to do just very, very basic things. So it looks different for every kid, and I like being able to talk with each kid and see what their goals are, and being able to see what that success looks like for them.
Sweet. What do you think the benefits of joining the swim team are?
I think it's a great culture, a really good place to be able to grow and be able to make good friends, and be able to try something new. I mean, swimming's not a very popular sport, especially in the state of Utah. So it's kind of fun to be able to give people an opportunity to try that out.
Is there anything else you'd like to add to this?
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
We're excited for our season.
Thank you, Ms. Mork, and thank you for watching the Logan High News.